back on I Don't Make the Rules, right? So this is episode 4 technically, and I got my boy Hunter Hale here. Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
We starting to get a little bit of emotion on the show, and it's only right that I bring my boy in here. He represents KZoo. He represents a lot of places, you know. One of my favorite left-handers that hoop out here. Pause, because I know somebody gonna say something crazy about that.
Yeah, I seen y'all got to get the pause button.
Yeah. We gotta get the pause button. We gotta do that.
It's gonna be tough.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming soon. But man, I want to start off by saying this. Hunter is a killer in hooping, right? And so the other day, or this couple weeks back, I was having a run, and I'm not gonna say who it was, but they were there, and I was like, "Oh, I got another 2 guard on the way." And it was like, "Who?" And I was like, "Hunter Hale." They're like, "The nigga Hunter Hale that went to Grand Valley?" I'm like, "Yeah." He like, "It's a rule about him." I'm like, "What the fuck? What are you talking about?" He like, "It's a Hunter Hale rule." And apparently, you lit up somebody for 40 points. And I believe this is, what was it, Ferris State?
It could have been, I think it was Wayne. I think it was Wayne State, I think. Or it could have been Ferris. No, it was Ferris. It was
Ferris State.
Yeah.
Because the dude who told me that was like, you know, it's a Hunter Hale rule where you shadow him the whole game and you don't let him, like, you stay in his pocket the entire time. And so apparently you went off and, you know.
Yeah. I don't know if it was 40. I can't really remember, but I think I might have ran off like 16 to 20 straight on them in like the second half. And
did you have like 16 to 20 in the first half?
Yeah. I think the first half I had like 12 or something like that, and the second half was just crazy. But that's crazy because I didn't even know about that rule. Right. It's kind of cool though, just because it's respect, you know. Yeah. But no, that's dope. I forgot all about that game too. I think we still ended up losing that game. Because Ferris was just really good back then too. I think that's when they won the national championship.
Okay.
But
Drew Cushenberry.
Yeah. That's my dog. Yeah. But it was a really good team back then. And obviously we had like a huge crowd that game. It's a rivalry.
Right.
You know, D2 is it's not like as big as D1, but like those rivalry games mean something to the fans, to like the people in the community. So I just wanted to put on a show. So and I always appreciate you bringing me to the runs too. You know?
Hey man. Nothing but love for the KZoo boys, you know.
Appreciate that.
So actually, with you talking about the D2 thing, you are one of the pioneers, I would say, of taking advantage of the transfer portal.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So if you look up Hunter Hale, you're gonna see that he started off at CMU.
Yes. I was a preferred walk-on at CMU.
Okay, and it tells me that you went there a little bit right after with Marcus King.
I was there with King, yeah. That's my dog.
King was one of the best scorers in the country. He's the best scorer in the country at a point.
30.
Yeah.
That's 5'9". That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I remember Marcus King. And so fast forward to you leaving CMU to going to Grand Valley. Because, I mean, you being at CMU and being from KZoo, that's a pretty good thing. You know
I mean, Western at the time didn't really recruit in the area. It was kind of weird.
Right.
But I had no offers out of high school. So I was just like, I went to a few CMU camps and they liked my game, but they weren't going to give me a scouting. Right. So I took the walk on, and I was there with King, and I knew he was going to play a lot that second year because his first year he had a red shirt. So all the time we busted head and practiced like against the real team. Right. And so I knew his second year, after he got off his red shirt, he was going to go crazy. So I'm like, let me take my redshirt year, the year he goes crazy, because I know I'm not going to be on the court for real. Right. And they wanted me to actually play. They was going to have me play like 5-10 minutes a game, but just to back up him, just to give him some rest. But I was like, nah, I need to get that year back. So I redshirted my second year, watched him kill, learned from him, and then there was this other dude in the backcourt named Braylon Racer.
Okay.
He averaged like 21. Nobody really even talked about him, but Keen averaged 50. He averaged 21. Right. So they was like, bro, you got to go D2. You got to, get some bump, get some film, all that, and then come back D1 again. So I was like, all right, let me just suck it up. Left CMU. Because I had two of my best friends there, too. So I'm like, damn, I got to leave my best friends.
Right.
Went to Grand Valley, you know, did what I had to do there, and then ended up making that move back to Winthrop to go D1 again.
So don't say, you know, did what you had to do at Grand Valley. You did more than what you had to do.
Yeah. I don't want to put it like that. You're right. But it was, I mean, I'm so thankful for Grand Valley,
right.
First of all, just because that was a college experience in itself. Made a bunch of friends there, a lot of memories. But basketball-wise, it was fun because they gave me the keys, and I didn't have that for a while.
I tell a lot of people this, especially on IDontMakeTheRules. Like, a lot of times in life, especially as black men, we don't talk up on ourselves a lot, you know.
Facts.
A lot of people like to think that you think very highly of yourself, and there's nothing wrong with thinking highly of yourself,
Yeah,
right?
facts.
But you really don't take much time to actually say, damn, I did that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
No,
so
facts.
in this room, when we hear, take that time to say, damn, I did that.
Yeah,
like,
no, facts.
You know?
Definitely. Sometimes I'm sitting in my room and I'm thinking like, damn, bro, you really need to be proud of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just of how far you've come. And, you know, a lot of people, like, other people that don't really know us, they think like we're cocky and so full of ourselves and arrogant, all that type of stuff. But I mean, especially the people I've been around, it's just a lot of humble guys.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of fun, you know, crazy guys, but they're also very humble. We don't really talk about our accomplishments too much. We don't really pat ourselves on the back. And yeah, as black men, we need to do that more, you know, because I feel like we're setting the bar very high for our ancestors to come. And I feel like if we're not patting ourselves on the back, who will? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You need to be happy with them first before, you know, you happy on the outside.
Exactly. And you got to have some type of confidence. Confidence is a real thing.
Facts.
I always tell people, the way you live your life is the way you play basketball, you know? And so you think about every person you ever play basketball with, and then think about the way they live their life, and you're like, oh, shit. You know?
Yeah.
And I literally can apply that to every person I know.
100%.
You know, that I do know that hoops, you know, and if they, you know, ever hooped at a point, it still was similar,
Facts,
you know?
facts.
So, I mean, I don't like to spend too much time on the basketball aspects and stuff like that, but obviously for the people, we're going to get that out the way. Yeah. You just played in NBA Summer League.
Crazy,
you know,
bro.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Like an NBA jersey on, like
that's
insane, bro.
Yeah.
I don't even, when I got back home, I couldn't even like put the words in. I was just like, damn, bro, you did that. Like, that's all the whole time leading up, like throughout your career, you just think of that moment. You're like, this is all I've been working for. Yeah. And what's crazy is I didn't even feel no pressure. It just felt like this is what I do. Yeah. So when I got out there, it was just like natural. And the court was so spaced out, it's like, I'm just playing one-on-one out here. Yeah. You know, and I feel like, you know, when you get that opportunity, you definitely have to take it.
You definitely had a ringing name at Summer League. I had the blessing and pleasure of being out there. And, you know, it's always a good time in Vegas.
Yeah, no, it's
for
great.
all the people that know me. You know, that's my time out there, man. But, like, people was really like, oh, that. Yeah, a light skinned nigga Hunter Hale, kind of nice on things.
Yeah, I mean,
man, that's my boy.
Hey, that's funny. Nah, dude, it was so dope, bro. Just to have that experience, just to have your name buzz a little bit, just to be in the back of NBA GMs' minds, and like just people considering you. Like that's crazy to think about, especially from where I'm from. You know, a lot of guys don't really have that opportunity, or take that opportunity. So, thought it was a blessing. It was a blessing, and you know, it was Vegas. We in Vegas. I haven't been in Vegas in a long time too.
You can't beat Vegas.
Nah. It's Vegas, different out there.
I was just about to say, you took the words. Like it's just different.
It's different.
The air has no moisture.
Nah, it's very dry. Yeah, very dry. I was wearing hoodies out there too, just cooling. I was vibing out there, but I didn't really do too much. I didn't do as much as I could have, just because I wanted to stay professional. But I had fun though. I'll say that.
I mean, and that's the life of a professional in general. Like, I like that you said that. You were like, I wanted to stay professional, you know? And so, rewind a little bit. Your first year out of college, you go average 28.
Oh, yeah, New Zealand.
See, I'm telling you about shit you never forgot about.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. New Zealand, dog. That was like a 4 month thing. And my first game, I actually had 6 points, and I was like 3 for 15. And after that, I was locked in, bro. Like I blacked out the whole time. But it was an experience for sure. It's a long flight. Yeah. So if you ever go New Zealand, Australia, it's like 16, 17 hours just on the plane.
Hey, P was just telling me that outside. I'm like, you ever been to New Zealand? You know?
Yeah.
Like,
that's a long, dog. It's a long fucking flight, bro. Like,
appreciate it.
Long, like, I'm sitting on there, like, first 6 hours, like, oh yeah, just like, let me try to go to sleep. Can't go to sleep. Then you do the second 6. You like, dang, I'm still on this plane. And then the last 6, just like you antsy, just ready to go. And then you had to get off that flight, sit in quarantine for 14 days, like in a hotel. Don't no outside. And then you finally get out there and you like, damn, this is beautiful. It was kind of worth it. You know what I'm saying? But nah, basketball wise, that shit was fun.
Yeah, that's the experience.
Not a lot of people get to experience that.
Yeah. I mean, and then it said, I seen you went to Serbia your second year.
Yes, I was in Serbia my second year. Yeah, my second year was tough. I didn't even get a haircut the whole time. Whole 9, 10 months, bro. I was just in there thugging it. Right. Thugging it. But, nah, my first year was tough. It was definitely an adjustment. Right. Just to European basketball. They play very physical. But then I ended up staying here my third year too, and that was last year. And last year, just again blacked out, especially the last like 15 games, blacked out. And I'm grateful for it. Yeah, it was. I'm telling you, it was nothing to do though, nothing to do.
I mean, for the most part, God is giving you an opportunity to be able to see the world.
Yeah, you got to look at it like that.
You know.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it was. It's weird because I would have never thought, like, I'm going to Serbia of all places. You know what I'm saying? Like, who thinks about going to Serbia?
Yeah,
like,
I read that shit twice. Like, I'm like, what the fuck, Serbia?
But it's weird. Like, I've learned so much about them and their culture that now, like, sometimes I catch myself speaking in their language, bro. Like, from time, like, even on the court, like, I'll be playing and I'm so used to, like, telling them, like, what to do, what's happening, what's going on in their language. That, like, I sometimes mess up and do it out here. Or catch myself doing it out, like in your runs, literally, or like out in Vegas. Like,
what's so funny? So what's some shit you would say?
So like, if you say like watch out, like watch out, they say like pazi. So I'm like pazi. I'll be like, watch out. Like it's weird. Yeah. I'll be like wait, and the word they use is like check eye. It's called check eye. So I'll be like check. But then I'll be like wait. Yeah. Like it's hard to like just like certain things like that I used to tell them. It's like I'm using it out here now, and it's like, damn, I gotta stop doing that.
So pazi mean watch out?
Watch out, yeah.
You're about to hear me saying that shit all the time. Pazi,
yeah,
bitch.
Like pazi. Yeah. Hey, I don't make the rules. Right, he using it on his own. I make the rules.
Hey, man. Oh God,
that's mad funny.
Now y'all know.
That's mad funny.
I warned y'all. So get me into your fashion, man.
Man, I don't even know. Like this past summer, I told one of my teammates in Serbia, I'm like, bro, I'm just gonna start wearing shit. Just gonna start wearing shit and just being myself. I don't make the rules either. Right. So I start from usually sometimes the bottom up. Like I'm wearing these shoes today, I'm just gonna throw a fit with it. Or sometimes I start from the top down. It just depends on the day. But like I just be throwing stuff together, bro. Lately I've been liking a lot of loose clothes. So I'll throw in the baggies, you know, some nice kicks. Nice little fit. I don't know. Shout out to GV Gallery though. Right. But yeah, I just throw in whatever nowadays. I don't even care.
I like to always tell people when you're able to be yourself, that's when you're living your best life.
Yeah, you're unstoppable.
That's why I'm doing this shit. I mean,
yeah, like, you're just out here just talking.
Yeah.
Like just being yourself. Like that's the best part about it. Like nobody can tell you what to do.
Right.
You don't make the rules. They don't make the rules.
It's the lifestyle.
Like that's a vibe.
Only when you got motion though.
Only when you got motion. That's facts.
That's the thing.
That's facts. Because if you ain't got motion, what you doing?
Hey, I like to tell people, well, everybody got motion. Just a different definition of motion.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Your motion different than my motion. I mean, I'm not gonna say my motion better than your motion.
Exactly.
So I feel like everybody move at their own pace, their own speed. Everybody has their own story to write. But everybody got motion. It's just if you putting that motion in action.
Some motherfuckers be living stories for other people. Like that's honestly, I'm glad you said that. And I'm gonna take this time to call people out. I've been waiting to do this.
Talk to me.
First of all, it's a lot of people. Oh, and I didn't say nothing about my hat. Fuck y'all. I need to have the headphones on with my hat. I don't got a haircut yet.
I need one.
Yeah, nah, my shit like bad. Like I gotta cut my shit so you cut my shit.
Heard you.
A lot of people are living lives from what they see on Instagram, and they're trying to keep up with their friends, and they're competing with their friends, their family, people that they're not even cool with.
Facts.
And that shit is weak, bro.
No, that's facts, bro.
Like, we don't got enough people just supporting people. We don't got enough people just being real enough to say, hey, I fucked up. You know, we don't got to be this or that anymore. But, like, I'm going to still love you from afar and support what you do.
Facts.
Like, you don't need fake support. You get what I'm saying?
No, facts.
So, like, I don't need you following me on Instagram or Twitter or none of that just because you see I'm doing good.
Yeah.
And I feel like you dealing with a lot of that right now, too. You know?
Yeah, I mean, it's always that, I think.
Right.
A lot of people always want to say that they were the first to support something, first to support the journey, and then when other people get on the bandwagon, it's like, oh, but you weren't there first.
Yeah.
For me, it's like, I know who's there from day one, and like, even though you have to continue to build relationships, you learn about people the more you talk to them. So I feel like I didn't meet you day one of my journey, right?
Right.
But I feel like from the moment I met you, I feel it's genuine. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And you feel that out until someone shows you that it's not. Exactly. But for me, like, you can feel when something's genuine, or when you can feel when someone's just there with you just for the ride, just because they can see you doing well.
Right.
I try not to pay attention to it too. But, you know, through time, you kind of figure out who's there for you, who's not, and who's just around when you're doing good. Because when you're doing bad, you know, it's nobody. It's usually just you. Man. It's nobody. But
that's
when
why
you're
I listen
good,
to Young Boy. That's why I listen to that.
Nah, Young Boy be going crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
When it's good, you see all the applause and everything, though.
Right.
So, you know, when it's going bad and when times are tough, you know, you see the people around you supporting you. Those are the people, you know, you lock in with.
Right.
But, yeah, I try not to pay too much attention to it because it can be negative, too.
Yeah, it's definitely negative. But I want to use that to take me into my next thing. Use this time to call out the one girl. You could have that chance to get with her. I'm talking about celebrity-wise. Like, if you like, yo, like, hey, it's my chance. You know, if you can see this.
I don't even, you know what's crazy? I really, like, don't be having celebrity crushes. Like,
I feel that,
like, I find, like, obviously I find certain celebrities attractive. But I don't know. I mean, that's crazy. You put me on the spot.
Got to. I do it. Hey, put that on God. Every
Low
person
key.
that come on here, they got to answer the question.
Nah, I just say.
Certain people may get their shit cut out.
That's true, too.
I don't make the rules.
Yeah. You know, I'm not even going to put myself in a position to get in trouble. I'm kind of dealing with something right now.
Hey, bro. Hey, look. Listen.
So I'm going to just say her.
Appreciate it.
That's what I'm rocking with right now.
Oh.
It ain't been too long, but.
That's the one.
Nah, wait, who?
Oh, you saying like her, the girl.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you were saying like her, the singer.
Oh, nah. Her as in the girl I'm currently associating myself with right now.
Well, shout out to her that's associated with Hunter Hale right now.
Yeah, I think we got something good going, so I'm not even going to get in trouble right now.
Yeah,
Look, I'm not a relationship. It's crazy. I haven't had a relationship in so long, though, bro. Like, so long. But, you know, niggas getting older. You got to start figuring some shit out.
I tell people this all the time. I know who I'm marrying already.
You should.
Yeah.
You should.
It's just like I'm at a point in life where
you having fun.
Yeah, like I know who I'm going to marry. I'm happy with what I got going in my life.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we're realistic to what life holds. You get what I'm saying?
No, for
so
sure.
That means being an adult, you know that you have to put effort into love.
1,000%.
You know?
1,000%.
We got to putting effort into love allows you to be able to grow a real relationship.
Facts.
If you're not putting effort into that love,
you wasting
then what
your
you
time.
got, you know?
You wasting your time.
And that go back to that whole Instagram thing where it's like, don't be trying to keep up with everybody else, bro.
Facts.
Like you said, run your own race. We all move at different speeds.
Yeah, bro, for sure. I mean, you see all these Instagram couples just posting all these great videos together and trips and all this type of stuff. And it's not saying that you can't have that, but don't try to compete with that. Don't try to be that. You know what I'm saying? Have y'all own race that y'all running. A lot of people try to skip the race just to get to that.
With them Instagram couples, I love the positivity of it, right? But a lot of times I like to sit there and think, like, how tight would y'all be without that?
That's a good question. Social media.
Right. Like, if we don't make the post, how would you feel if I didn't make a post about us going on a trip?
I don't think they would like that.
You get what I'm saying? So what are we really doing? I have to like you because you like to do that sort of thing.
Yes.
You know?
Like they have to like each other because they both do social media.
Right.
It makes sense.
Or she forcing that nigga into being a social media kind of nigga. Like, that's the crazy thing. Or she being completely batshit crazy and trying to keep him completely off social media to be like, my nigga don't do social media.
But look, you know what's crazy about that is, I feel like niggas be out here doing the same thing though. Like I feel like niggas really be trying to trap girls into social media relationships.
Yeah.
Is that not weird? I could be wrong.
No, you're telling a whole fact because
I could. I mean,
you forcing me to speak on some shit that I really didn't want to speak on, but let's fucking do it.
If we can do it. I mean, I don't make the rules.
Like, oh God, because like a lot of niggas out here are really weird.
You ain't lying, bro.
They dating girls based on shit that fantasies, bro.
Yes,
literally like fantasies.
But you know what's before that though? It's the constant commenting on posts, it's the constant DMing, the constant conversations with themselves in the DMs. It's I don't know what is at the root of that.
What's interesting is the fact that we had to learn how to have a game on social media. Like, do you ever think about that? Like,
I haven't.
Like, our parents had their way of love, right? My dad always says this, like, if social media was around when me and your mom were getting together, my life would have been fucked. And I'm like, what do you mean, Dad? He's like, damn, I'm putting my dad on the spot right now. Fuck.
Damn.
Yeah, damn. I love you, boy.
That's great.
Hey, I love you, boy. Hey.
Pops ain't gonna do you like that.
Hey, nah, hey, look. Nah.
Pops ain't gonna do you like that.
Hey, nah, my mom and dad not together no more. So anyway,
okay, yeah.
My mom's happily married. Again, whatever. I can't even go there. Anyway, but my dad was just saying, like, pretty much like, listen, you can literally search the type of girl that you can put together in your head.
Oh, yeah.
Like some weird shit. Like, not some weird shit, but like some realistic shit.
Facts though, bro.
And find her on social media and find 10 different versions of her.
Yeah. And then just try to hit them up or something.
Yeah, and Instagram is going to constantly show you that same
through
type
the
of
explore
version.
page and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy to think about, bro, honestly. Like, that's so weird. Like, because they form those algorithms.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, once you keep searching something, keep finding something, they'll put it in your face.
Would you say that's a form of being shallow?
It depends. I feel like you can have a type, you can have a certain type that you like. I think it's when it becomes like negative, where you are bashing a certain type to uplift your type. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you like thick women and you're bashing skinny women to uplift them, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's when it gets shallow.
Right.
But you can have like a consistent type though. I think that's, especially if you don't really voice it too. Just keep it to yourself.
Yeah. It's hard to keep it to yourself when
100%.
on social media now, though.
Yeah, for sure.
So, tell me your perception on just like life in America to life overseas. And like, you're 25 now. 26. Or 26? You're 26 now?
Hey, don't remind me, bro.
Hey, 26. I just turned 26 too. So,
it's crazy.
You know
it's crazy,
hey,
dog.
Hey, hey, we're grown men now.
26 is weird, bro.
Yeah.
It's super weird. But
you grew, like, 2020, I'm speaking for me, but I'm speaking for our age group. Like, 26-year-olds as a whole. Yeah. 2020 was a weird-ass year for us.
It was, because it's like that time where we
supposed to leave our parents,
yeah.
but we were forced back to being with our parents.
Yeah, exactly. And it was dope. It was good for me because I was back with my mom. I hadn't been with my mom like for a long time, so it helped to like keep our relationship tight.
Right.
And then at some point it got like we were too much around each other, and it was like, okay, I need to distance myself again, so we can just, yeah, of course. But so I ended up moving with my sister and her boyfriend at the time.
Okay.
That was during COVID period, but that was really big for us as a family. But let me go back to your original question, though. You said life in America versus life in Europe.
Yeah, and you growing up, like, you pretty much grew up traveling around the world in the last couple of years, you know? Like,
well, I've learned a lot about America over there, like in terms of like historical events that I didn't even know occurred because they didn't teach us it. Like in Serbia, I learned that America had bombed that area that I was in. I didn't even learn that in school, which is crazy. But just the difference in living situations, I would say the food for me is better in America. I'm very more comfortable with the food. Yeah. You have a lot of different options. Europe is like, I don't really know what to call it. It's like specific things that are always, like, I eat like the same 3 or 4 things over there. Like
I feel like America tries to service to the world more than any other country.
Yes, there's every type of food. We have every type of food in America. Yeah. Over there, it's like you're very limited to certain things. Or if you have some, like, if it's some Mexican food over there, it ain't that good. You know what I'm saying? Like, the shit over here be slapping. But, nah, I think life over there, though, is very easy, though. It's very easy. It's very, what's the word? It's very consistent. Like, you get the same thing every single day. You do the same thing every single day. It's like all the buildings look the exact same. It's just very, like, consistent. I don't even know another word for it.
I think that's why people love America so much, because America isn't consistent.
No, it's always changing. Like, there's always something new going on.
Yeah, like, the world constantly changes, but, like, America, like how we were just talking about it. We're like, oh, Vegas is different. Like, Vegas is just, like obviously in every other country is like that, but, like, in America, we have so many different people from so many different places that's, like, migrating or integrating into areas that we all get to experience different things. I always tell people I feel like Michigan is the best state in the world because...
Explain that for me.
Okay. To raise a family,
yes,
I feel like it's the best state in the world.
I might agree with that. I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah. The reason why I say that is because that kid is going to learn how to survive in all 4 conditions, all 4 seasons. You get what I'm saying? They're going to learn how to drive. You know? In Michigan, you can literally go to a specific city to learn about a specific culture at any time.
Yes.
Then, to add on to that, in Michigan, it's one of the only states where, like, we got the whole fucking UP.
We do have a UP. We forget about that, too.
Yeah.
And all the lakes around us.
Exactly. So, 5. Like, I feel like the best way you can, like, learn how to survive for the world throughout Michigan.
I agree with that. I think, like you said, you can experience all the seasons. Mm-hmm. It's very homey. Michigan's very homey. Mm-hmm. What was that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But you can experience all the seasons, bro. It's very homey. There's a good mix of people here. Yeah. Like, it's a lot of different races and cultures and ethnicities here that you can experience, which makes it dope. I think, although crime is bad in most areas in general in the U.S., I think, and outside of Detroit, I'd say, is like pretty
moderate.
Yeah, it's not nothing too crazy. But I do like Detroit too, so don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I think it's just a very homey place. It's very easy to build something here, build a foundation, a family, a group of friends, and live here and be comfortable. Would it be my first choice to just live, though? Probably not. But if I really wanted to settle down and somebody was like, oh, I wonder where I want to live if I settle down, I'd be like, go to Michigan.
Yeah.
It's just very simple to do so. And it's not super expensive to live here, I don't think.
Yeah. It's not bad.
Certain areas. But I feel like that's everywhere.
Yeah. But
you can find a nice spot in Grand Rapids and be cool.
Yeah, Grand Rapids is nice.
Isn't just a nice place to live.
It's very slept on.
It's just super chill. It's not the best thing, like, obviously, for like nightlife and everything like that. Like, you can start including it, but it's just in terms of building a family, it's very simple.
I want to shout out Birmingham, Michigan, just because I'm gonna be the mayor there one day. Just want to throw it out there.
Facts. Hey, I believe it.
Hey.
I would live in Birmingham.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah,
you just gotta have bread. That's it. You just gotta have bread.
Yeah, like
houses there expensive, crazy expensive, but they got some nice houses.
Get you a nice little condo down there.
Little condo, what, downtown?
Yeah, man.
You might get in trouble out there.
No, what's your ultimate like goal?
NBA.
No more basketball questions for a second. Ultimate goal, like life-wise. Like, you take basketball away from Hunter Hale, not like take it away. I'm saying like after the ball. What's your ultimate goal as a person?
As a person.
Obviously, you want to be a good person, all that. Like, for me, like, you know, I said I wanted to be the mayor of Birmingham one day, right?
Okay.
Like, that's a joke, but, like, sometimes I take it serious. But ultimately, I want to be known throughout the community for changing the community in a way that nobody ever thinks it'll ever be changed again.
Okay.
So for you,
I like that, by the way.
I appreciate
That's dope,
that.
bro.
Appreciate that, bro.
That's
like,
dope.
Because that's from here. That's why I do the runs, everything like that. You know?
Give him back.
So, and I always believe that if you continue to sow and give back, like,
you reap
my blessings will come.
Reap what you sow.
So for you, what is that?
It's crazy. You know, I don't think about it too often.
Mm-hmm.
But I do say I do want to inspire people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, outside, like, obviously in basketball, I want to inspire people, but outside of basketball, I want to inspire people just with my story, my journey. I want to have a family. Like, that's a goal of mine, is to have a family.
Yeah.
Raise 3-4 kids.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm dropping 3-4 kids.
That club getting shot the fuck up, ain't it?
Oh, no, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. But yeah, I want to have a family. I want to build an empire for my family.
What type of empire though? That's what I want to hear.
But two people can join together.
Okay.
And that's how you build an empire.
So,
but
like,
you have to start somewhere.
So, like, for me, my girl pre-med, right?
It's tough.
So, like, I know that I need a girl that's gonna be able to, like, inspire me as much as, like, I want to be inspired. I think relationships are built off of energy and how much you can kind of keep that person going at a higher level.
For sure.
So I get you with that, with building an empire. But, like, Hunter Hale in 15 years, what will he be trying to do? Like, who's that next Hunter?
Hunter Hale will have, I talk about this sometimes though. Hunter Hale will have, I have my own clothing brand that I'm kind of working on throughout the years. Just
shout that shit out.
Late Bloomer US. Okay. Late Bloomer, if anybody knows what a late bloomer is, that kind of defines who I feel like I am as a person. Late bloomer.
Yeah, I fuck with that. That's like my story, man.
Yeah, late bloomer. So I'm building that from the ground up. Obviously, it's gonna be clothing and all type of stuff, but I want to have festivals. I want to have music shows. I want to have my own drink. I want to have with Vitamin Water, like a collab. I love Vitamin Water.
We're gonna shout out Vitamin Water. Tag them in the video.
Yeah, I need a sponsorship one day. That's my goal. That's my goal, really.
Let's not say one day.
It's coming.
Yeah.
Soon.
It's on the way.
It's already done. Just got to walk into it.
Exactly.
But yeah, stuff like that, bro. It's weird stuff, but it's weird. I never really sat down and thought about that though. Just like, cause it's always just been basketball. And I feel like when you get so ingrained in just hoops, you can't forget who you are as a person. I feel like that happens a lot with just athletes in general. They lose themselves after sports because it's like, well, what am I supposed to do?
This has been my life.
Who am I? So yeah.
I'm going to take this second to pat me on the back. Mia is like a sports manager, right? And that's something I always wanted to like that's what inspired me to really do what I want to do and do what I do, right?
Yeah.
Because a lot of players, I feel like if a player can remember from the jump other things other than basketball that makes them who they are, and that's why they play basketball, that they will be better in their career, but not only in their career as a person, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So a lot of guys that national sports family spends, out putting time into or whatnot, that's what I remind them about. Yeah. Okay, let's go down to Birmingham and chill with people that own clothing brand stores, right? So that then you can see that these are people that's chasing that dream currently while you're living your dream of basketball,
Facts.
But you know a pathway if basketball stops yesterday.
Facts.
So
Facts.
I think that's what makes me special with managing guys. Pause for all you weirdos out there, but
that's crazy.
But I got some crazy friends that's gonna watch this pod and be like, "Yo, Nate,
managing guys."
Yeah, but
my fault.
Yo, chill. But man, that's just. I think that's what separates me and Chris, like, from the bunch of people, because we always like to tell people, like, remember who you are as a person. It's so easy to get wrapped up into all this shit and the whole Instagram life. And,
Instagram, having money, doing things, going out, women, like, it's so many distractions, bro.
Yeah.
So many distractions. Yeah. But I feel like when you realize who you are as a person, you're happy with who you are as a person, and you have happiness outside of basketball, I feel like none of that stuff can really bother you.
I mean, you was an all-star before.
I was an all-star in New Zealand.
Yeah.
All-star 5.
Yeah. They treated you like all-star out there?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they did. It was a great experience, bro. I mean, I feel like when Americans go over and play in those places, like, they're just so happy for them to be there, like, and play for them. So they just treat them with the most respect and love. Right. Like, without even knowing you as a person, like, they already love you because you took the time to come here and play for us. Yeah. So I appreciate it always. Like, I never take that for granted. Just like signing a kid's ball, signing his jersey. Like, I always take the time to do that, bro, just because that makes their day. Like, they're so excited to do that and ask you. And sometimes a lot of them be nervous, and you just like, come here, like, it's okay. Like, talk to me. Tell me about yourself. Like, I'll sit down and have a conversation with somebody just because, like, this is their one time to ask me, like, hey, can you sign my ball? Like, okay, what's your name? Where are you from? Yeah. These your people? Hi, how are you? Go meet their people too. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's deeper than just basketball.
Exactly.
For sure.
That's why I fuck with you, man.
And it can inspire them to go be great.
You're a real one.
I try to be.
Yeah.
Try to be.
Real
blessed.
Real niggas know real niggas.
Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. That's 100.
I'm just telling you that. So, are you the oldest child, or?
No, so I have 2 older brothers and 1 younger sister who just got married. Shout out to her.
Okay. Yeah. I seen you.
I'm a third.
You put that shit on for the wedding.
Yeah, I tried to, man. It was tough because my brothers, they were trying to come with some heat too, and I'm like, I gotta find something different. And then I obviously had the shoes on way too long though. My feet still hurt from that wedding. Like, I had my shoes on way too long.
I'm not gonna lie, I was. First of all, Twan got them shoes.
Proudest?
Yeah,
tough.
And I was talking so much shit about that nigga for wearing them and shit like that. And I seen how you put them bitches on with the suit. And I was like, damn, I gotta be in a wedding in like a month.
Get them, bro.
Like, them bitches would be hard.
Go get them, bro.
But I can't even do it though, cause like Twan gonna be talking shit.
Yeah, because you was talking shit about him. Nah, it's okay. All you gotta do is, tell him you respect him, tell you like him. I gotta go get him.
I gotta go get him. It ain't even that I don't respect him. Fuck that ass nigga.
Nah, but they felt good, but feet hurting, bro. Feet hurting. You can't wear them more than 2 hours.
I was walking down the Vegas Strip in some Balenciagas. Some Balenciaga Gucci's, and you talk about your feet hurting.
Bro, I didn't know your feet was rocking.
I walked straight to the hotel. Put my pool shoes on.
Yeah, no, facts. I be wearing the the slippers they got in the hotel all the time, just all around the room.
Yeah,
Just be comfortable.
Yeah, nah, I'm a big Croc type of guy,
for real?
right? Yeah, but I had the same pair of Crocs for like 4 or 5 years.
What color?
It was waterproof.
What color is waterproof?
Yeah.
Hey, am I tweaking?
No, you're not tweaking.
Is it blue?
No. They were brown.
Oh, brown.
But
I never had a pair of Crocs before.
But like, I just had to throw like the waterproof probably like on the brown side. Like it was crazy.
Oh, so like you put them in the water and they just like shit just slides right off.
Yeah, like it was no stain on them, nothing.
Hey, that's what's up.
It was like leather waterproof type shit.
Hey, you be putting like the little pins on them too?
Hell no. Okay, bro, you tripping? Bro.
No, some people be putting like their name on it or like a Nike sign or something. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even got Crocs anymore, bro. I be wearing my Adidas slides, bro.
You got the breads on today.
Yeah, bro.
Super clean.
Not really, bro.
He's downplaying the breads. It's crazy.
I hate Jordans, bro.
Do you actually?
For real.
What's your least favorite? I think I'm interviewing.
I don't even know the numbers of like the Jordans like that, bro.
That's crazy.
Like if you want to know my favorite shoe would probably have to be Burberry's.
I've never had a pair. Like the low tops?
Yeah, low tops.
Are they comfortable? Or just they like clean? They just clean?
They're clean and comfortable to an extent. I feel like any shoe can start to hurt.
I agree with that. I agree with that actually.
So like I have flat feet. So any shoe is gonna start to hurt eventually.
Got you.
But
like arch.
Yeah. But like Burberry's are clean, but not only are they clean, they're just like you could be like going to the park and it's like, oh damn, that nigga crispy. Or you could be going to like,
you can wear them up and wear them down type thing.
Yeah.
Got you.
It's just they're just perfect.
Burberry. Yeah. This man got Burberry's, bro. Get on his level.
Bro, you're wearing Prada glasses right now. Like that's crazy.
Hey.
Like first of all, bro, when the nigga got out of his car, the wind started blowing. It was the craziest shit ever, bro. Like, there's no way he's talking to me right now like that, bro.
This man said the wind was blowing when he got
started blowing, bro.
What does that even mean, bro?
I said, is God on his side or what? Like, this nigga got an entrance?
Hey, this dude is funny, bro.
Crazy.
This dude is funny. An entrance, though.
This is crazy.
That's crazy.
I ain't never seen a nigga have an entrance with nobody giving him an entrance.
Hey, is he?
It's crazy.
Hey, I'm weak. Nah, bro. You're right.
Yeah.
Prada frames.
Yeah, bro.
Shout out to Prada.
So, we got a couple more questions for you, bro. And then we're going to go ahead and get up out of
Talk to me nice.
So, you were the Big South MVP tournament.
Yes.
Or I said that shit so crazy. You're the MVP of the Big South tournament.
Yes.
And COVID happens right after.
I also want to add, since we're patting myself on the back right here, I'm also the GLIAC tournament MVP the year before that.
Okay. So you back-to-back MVP.
Back-to-back.
Okay. That's killer type shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. But
T2, D1.
yes. Yeah, I was gonna make it to the tournament.
Yes.
Don't get a chance to go.
Yeah, bro.
I said 2020 was a crazy year and things like that. Do you think that all of those moments of being right there, so close to, prepped you that when you got in that moment in Summer League and stuff like that, where it was just like, this ain't shit. I'm used to the moment getting taken away. So, like, let me embrace it.
I love the way you put that, bro, because it's funny after we had won our tournament and everything, we knew we was going to the tournament, yada, yada, yada. But when they took the tournament away, I didn't cry. I didn't mope. They shut down all the gyms. I found a park in Rock Hill, South Carolina. I'm like, I got to get back to work. And I think that whole next year, before I even went to New Zealand, I was just I finally found a gym to work out in the gym whole time. And I feel like those moments like that get taken away. I guess it shows like your true character.
Yeah.
Who you are as a person. And I'm just not a woe is me type of person. I'm not quit. You know what I'm saying? That's just never been who I am. Like nothing's been like, in my opinion, just given to me. Like I have to go earn it.
Right.
So when things like that happen and I finally got that chance in Summer League, I just knew everything I had worked for my whole life was for this moment.
Right.
And no matter how many minutes I got, no matter how much time I got, I knew I was going to do my thing. Like even the first 2 games, 2 DMPs, I was telling my family because my family came down to see me play and everything.
Yeah.
And they're like, why are they not playing you? Da, 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 da. I'm like, don't worry, it's all going to work out. Like, we're good. Don't worry. Let's have some fun. So I kick with them. Next game, same thing. Go back, kick with them. I'm like, don't worry, it's all good. God got me. Like, you know, we're good. That 3rd game come, that was their last day in Vegas too. Because they left that night. Blackout. You know what I'm saying? And
Blackout a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. When the opportunity's there, you got to take it, bro. You got to take it. And I was just ready. Mentally, I was ready. I knew God got me. I've been working for this, like, Blackout. And to have them see me play, because they hadn't seen me play up in person since the Big South Championship. So that's 3-4 years. They haven't even seen me play in person.
Right.
So for them to be there and experience that meant more to me than anything, just for them to be there. So that was just a blessing in itself.
I'm going to take this moment to tell you this in front of the cameras and everybody else. A lot of guys are talented, right? And we know that overseas, the NBA thing, it's a different type of grind. It's mentally draining more than physically.
100%.
And a lot of people just don't understand that. For people that are fans of the players out here, these players live a different lifestyle that you just could never endure because you're not mentally built to endure that.
Facts.
You're built to talk about it, not to do. So I say that to tell you this on air, in front of the cameras, everything else, all the platforms this is going to be posted on. Everything you just said throughout this whole thing is you black out, you take the big moments, stuff like that. Those are the players that get those call-ups. Those are the players that get that $10 million deal for 3 years or 2 years and become the next Gabe Vincent, whoever it may be,
Facts.
Max Struss.
Facts.
Take this moment. I know you got a lot of opportunity. I'm not going to say what you're going to do. I don't know what you're going to do. Shit. I don't make the rules, and you don't even know what you're going to do, to be completely honest.
Nope.
You know, only God knows what you're going to do. So take this moment to really think about what you're going to do next, because your story is the story that the NBA loves.
Facts.
Your story is the story that the G League needs to
Facts.
be able to make their league be what it is for players to want to go play in it.
Facts.
You know? So take this moment to really embrace that, your story, your livelihood, everything like that. And you actually just gave me some. The name of this episode is going to be called Hunter Hale Blackout.
I fuck with that. That's tough. That's tough.
Or the Blackout of Hunter Hale, like one of the two. Like,
Hey, that's tough.
You know, so like take that and, you know, run with it, bro.
For sure.
Like, you know, that's me sending a blessing your way. And I hope that whatever you decide to do in this upcoming season, whatever, I know you're going to be good because you always have your blackout moments. But
For sure.
use that to think about what you're going to do. You know what I'm saying? Because, like you said, your family ain't got to see you really play in the States for real.
It's tough. It's tough.
You know?
I want them to see me play. They're going to see me play.
They're going to see.
They will.
Yeah. So, you know, go think about some teams, man. Think about some
I got some on my mind, man. They just, my phone's ready to be rang.
Mm-hmm.
Just make the call.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Hey, Pistons, I got a lot of fucking guards right now.
They do have a lot of guards.
So, you know, I'm in the business of basketball. I know how y'all do that shit. But hey, man, we need some training camp deals. Call. Hit the phone.
I'm saying, bro.
Hit the phone.
I'm saying, but regardless of what happens, man, I feel like at the end of the day, like I said, God got me.
Right.
He's with me wherever I go.
Right.
And on the brightest times, darkest times, I know I have Him. I'm not worried. Everything's gonna work out the way it's supposed to. At the end of the day,
right.
I'm gonna be out there. Yeah. I know I am too. So that's why I'm not worried.
It's coming. So one of the last things, man, I gotta say, I ask everybody this. Name of the show is I Don't Make the Rules, man. So tell me what you think about that. Like, what was your thought process the first time you heard that shit? Like,
what's that? I Don't Make the Rules?
Yeah. And then I was gonna make it into a show and shit like that.
Yeah. I think when I think of I Don't Make the Rules, well, when I first saw it, I was like, oh, this is like, I knew you were making a pod. And I was like, oh, they just on there talking.
Yeah.
They just talking. And I think it's dope because it just leaves a lot of room for anything.
Yeah.
Because you don't make the rules.
Right.
So if you don't make the rules, I don't make the rules.
Right.
He don't make the rules.
Exactly.
They don't make the rules.
Right.
Like anything is fair game.
Yeah.
So you can bring in whoever in here. You can do whatever in here.
Yeah.
You can, shit, I don't even know.
Yeah.
Have a music session in here. I don't even know, bro. You can have anything in here.
Yeah. Shout out to
I'm just
Pete.
looking around. You could be playing video games. Like, you don't make the rules,
Shout out
bro.
to Go
So that's what I was thinking when I thought about it. And I was just like, damn, that's tough. I got to get on there.
Yeah.
I got to get on there.
That, bro.
And chop it up with my boy because, like, we've been long overdue for, like, a real conversation.
Yeah, man. This is definitely, like, this was dope, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I told P at the beginning, I'm like, I'm not bringing nobody on the show that's not heat, that don't live by similar, like, guidelines.
Facts.
Like me, you know.
Facts.
And I only want real people. I want people, like, this podcast is for people to see the real you.
Yeah, facts.
Be able to get to know you better. You get what
yeah,
I'm
that's
saying?
true. That's true. I feel like I just came kind of vulnerable.
Yeah.
On here, I was talking a little bit about my emotions.
Hey, that's what this for, you know.
Yeah.
And I always tell athletes that's how you really build a brand.
That's true. That's true.
That's how you build a brand.
Having people see the real you.
Yeah, I mean, look at LeBron James. We all could tell the story of LeBron James.
Everyone, since he was 16, bro.
Yeah,
like that's.
But we know I'm working a camp right now, right? And one of the camp questions at the beginning is 100 and some kids at camp. What was the school LeBron James went to? You know how many kids raised their hand?
They knew,
bro. Hands shot up. Like
same areas.
Like literally. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, no, that's a brand.
No, that's crazy.
That's a brand. So I say that to say, like, Hunter Hale, this is your brand, bro. You know, build your brand. You got to tell your story.
No, you're right. You're right. I need to become more open with my story too.
Hey man, you inspire me, bro. You inspire me. You everywhere you go, you changing the dynamic, and you're really building, and you're making the most of it. That's what your story tells, all the way back from you coming out of high school with no offers to going to CMU, to going to Grand Valley, to becoming an MVP there, to going to Winthrop, to becoming an MVP there. You get what I'm saying? You going overseas, become an all-star. You average points, you lead the league in points. Then you go to Serbia. You get what I'm saying? You Blackout last 15 games of the season, like you said.
Led the league in scoring.
Yeah. And then you end up playing in Summer League. And then you lead Summer League in most points per minute while playing in the game. So everywhere you go, you literally are blacking out, doing what Hunter Hale can do. And that's like the ultimate thing, you know. Yeah. And you didn't even know it was a Hunter Hale rule. You know?
No, that's crazy.
So if it's a Hunter Hale rule, that means it can be a Hunter Hale story, and it already is. And the world deserves to hear that story, bro. So I'm proud of you, bro. The world's proud of you. Obviously, you know, you see that shit everywhere. But, like, you know, really take this time to build your brand, bro.
For sure.
And it's another little Hunter Hale out here that's going to see that.
I can't wait to see him.
You know what I'm saying? It's another little Hunter Hale. So, hey. Anything you want to talk about, man? Anything you want to say before we wrap this motherfucker up?
Nah, bro. I just appreciate you bringing me on here. This was a lot of fun. Love the studio. This is dope. Super clean.
Appreciate it.
You already know the vibes. But, no, this is dope. This has hella potential, too. Yeah. So just keep doing what you're doing, man. It's all going to work out. this next winter, just grind.
Hey,
Grind.
and next summer, on God, I'm gonna have my pro-am.
Oh yeah. We need that. We need that, bro.
We're bringing it to Michigan.
Need that.
I'm saying this shit right now. I'm saying it on the camera. I want y'all to hear this shit. I'm bringing a pro-am. I know we got the PBO. No disrespect to the PBO. We love the PBO. But I'm bringing an NBA pro-am to Detroit, Michigan, or the Metro Detroit area. And
there's some people we need to get out there, too.
We're bringing everybody out. Who's somebody we got to get out there?
Well, I'm just thinking like Michigan people. We don't never see. Cool's got to be out there. Cool's got to come back.
Okay. Cool's. Need you to pull
I haven't
up.
seen. Yeah, I got to see
people, brother.
I'm trying to think some other Michigans.
I need all the zoo down here.
I'm gonna bring. Oh yeah, my boy Isaiah. We gonna pull up for sure.
I need the zoo down here.
We gonna pull up for sure.
Hey, shout out to the boys in Pontiac. Pontiac got a couple guys too.
Where's JaVale McGee from? Ain't he from Flint?
He from Flint. We're gonna bring the Flint boys down.
You gotta put like. I'm just thinking like people gotta show up. They gotta be there. Damn, I can't even think. Monte, he in Detroit already now.
Yeah.
Monte gotta be there. Yeah, I just want to. I also want to just meet everybody. I don't. I'm from Kalamazoo, so it's like I'm on the whole other side of the state.
Yeah,
and it's like everybody else is kind of like formed this relationship, and I've never met all those guys on that side of the state. So definitely got to do that because
I feel the same way. Like it's a lot. I want to really, and that's what I'm really about. You know this, bro. Like I'm about bringing the whole family together. If I step out, we all going out. You know what I'm saying? So I really want to bring that camaraderie of the Michigan Hoopers really together. Where like, if we all gonna go out, every top hooper that with that motion, where the motion is moving to.
We need Ray McCullum out there too.
Oh man, Ray is a killer.
I used to look up to Ray when I was younger.
You used to look up to Ray. I used to look up to Ray.
I didn't even know, bro. I just put it to a game.
I used to see him around because he went to Detroit Country Day. Yeah. Detroit Country Day down the street.
Right the street.
Yeah. So like I used to see him at his games and shit. Yeah. You don't remember me?
Nah, for sure. Yeah. It's just definitely need some legends in there, definitely. Yeah. But I feel like a lot of other states have good like camaraderie between the hoopers. Like I always hear about North Carolina hoopers. Everybody know each other. Same with South Carolina. Michigan got to get like that.
That's what the run's about.
And we get the runs to be crazy.
That's what my run is about, bro. My runs is about bringing that family together. I think me and Kristen did a wonderful job of, bringing guys together so far. We just getting started, though.
For sure. I've met guys already that I've never met before in my life just at the run. So it's like, it's just good building relationships, bro.
Yeah, and then the funny thing is when summer league and shit come, you get down there, like, shit, we
run into each other.
Yeah, it's like, oh, shit. It's the 5 of us. Oh, nah, it's the 10 of us.
Yeah, it's like 10 of us in there now.
It's 10 of us, so yeah, bro. That's most important. But like I said, I appreciate you, bro.
Definitely appreciate it, man. It's been fun.
Shout out to P. Shout out to Go Media.
Shout out to P.
Shout out to Candace Rich. And shout out to Jeff Abood and Abood Law. Shout out to all my people. Shout out to the compound.
Hi, Mom.
National Sports Family. Say hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Yeah.
Shout out to my dad, too.
Yeah. And the gang, man. We out of here, bro. That's a wrap.
It's been real.
Sir.